Hey everybody, how y'all doing today for a Sunday, ending the weekend here? Everything went pretty good for me this weekend. Can't complain too much. I just wanted to kind of shoot a topic around, kind of going back to this theme on being anti-law enforcement, anti-cop. You can see things are kind of moving east from the west coast here. Apparently, they're trying to do the same thing in Denver now, which is a real shame. I like Denver. Most people up in Colorado are pretty good folks based on my experience. So I hate to see that happening to them. But people, we're going to have to end up picking a side here, all right? Anarchy or law and order. There's really no in between. It's going to be either or. We're way beyond the George Floyd stuff and others that have seemed to be the, I guess you'd call it the catalyst for a lot of this stuff. At least that's what they're purporting it to be. All tragedies in their own right, of course, but I think we're way beyond that stuff now, to be quite honest. I don't subscribe to all cops are bad, and I certainly don't subscribe to all cops are good. As a former member of law enforcement in the military, active duty, I can tell you right now that all these people clamoring for defunding the police, getting rid of the police, dismantling the police, so on and so forth, are going to rue the day that they did this. These people act like they're doing the police a favor for letting them be police. It's not how it works. There is going to come a time and point when all these naysayers and all these anti-cop people are going to be begging for police to come back in their lives. Begging. If the balloon goes up like a lot of us think it is, police aren't going to be around anyway. Now you're going to compound the problem by making it difficult for them to do their job? Insane. People need a reality check. The only people that don't want cops, I'm telling you right now, based on my experience, people that don't want cops are criminals. Because it makes their life a whole lot easier, doesn't it? And on top of that, they want to get rid of all our firearms and guns and weapons. Well, isn't that just convenient for them on the left? Well, I can tell you this. I don't give a damn what laws they pass. They're going to have a really hard time getting a hold of mine. Let's go ahead and let everybody know right now. If you value the Second Amendment, you better be prepared to stand up and fight for it. From what I've seen so far, there's not a whole lot of that going on. At least not overtly. So, the danger that this rhetoric, proposes is high. High. Like I was saying, if the balloon goes up, police are going to be taking care of their own anyway, and God, who would blame them, right? The job they have is difficult enough that they have to go deal with this bullshit that the left is throwing on them. So the left has become the party of high taxes, weak defense, anti-Second Amendment, and no cops. That's what they've decided they want to be about. So people have a choice to make and a side to pick. Pick your side. I know what side I'm on. That's the side of law and order.
It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not just threats. They're telling you what they're going to do. Vote accordingly. If you live in an area that's being controlled and run in the ground by the left, by a Democrat leader or leaders, change it or get the hell out. I'm a firm believer in letting nature take its course in these towns. Minneapolis, Seattle, Portland, Chicago. Let nature take its course. People voted for that. They can wallow in it and they can take their medicine. There are consequences for your votes. It's a damn shame. That's not the movies. It's not cartoons. We have to have law and order in this country, or we will not continue to have a constitutional republic. For all you dumbasses out there that want to fight with the police on a daily basis, or every time you're confronted or stopped or questioned, you know, that's your problem. They're the sworn officer, you're not. If you don't comply with an officer's lawful commands, there's a good chance bad things are going to happen. Why would you resist? The time to fight with an officer is not at the time of a arrest or a traffic stop or anything like that. When did that become a cool thing to do? People are dumbasses. I don't have a problem when I get stopped by the police. And I've been stopped plenty of times by the police. You know what, though? I keep my hands on the wheel, I keep my mouth shut, and I comply. And you know what? I usually get a damn warning. Pretty simple. No, you want to be flamboyant and talk trash and ratchet it up and increase the rhetoric, make it an abrasive situation unnecessarily. Shut your mouth, keep your hands on the steering wheel, and do what the cops tell you to do. It's simple. Everybody goes home safe. That's how it works. It's a damn shame you weren't told that from a parent or somebody else with authority in your life. Do what the sworn officer asks you to do. It's simple. There's always something that ratchets up the rhetoric in the situation. There's always a decision made to increase the danger. And very seldom is that done by the police officer. It's not your job to argue with the cop. If you're wronged, there are civil penalties that you can go after to right the wrong. There is other methods for you to address the situation after the fact. Comply with officers' commands. Do not be an idiot. If you want to fight with a cop, what do you think he's going to do? You think he's not going to fight you back? Maybe you're trying to kill him. Of course he's going to fight you back. He's got a family too. Dumbass. Shut your damn mouth. Hands on the wheel. Do what the cops tell you to do. It's fucking simple. Jeez. Can't believe we have to discuss this. Alright. Sorry guys, I get wound up on this stuff. It's simple, it's unnecessary. People need to be respectful to both sides. Police need to be respectful. Citizens need to be respectful. Comply with what the officer asks you to do, and you get to go home. Unless you got warrants, then you get to go to the booty house, whatever. But you'll probably be alive. Don't exacerbate the problem by being a dumbass. Unnecessary. Completely uncalled for. And it's just dangerous for everybody. Anyway, guys, be smart. Be smart. Be safe. Teach your kids the right thing to do. It does matter. And all lives matter. Everybody stay safe. Long live the Republic.